One Olympian from Team USA still has not gotten their injury fix that they had gotten from competing. Also, an update on the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie.
What?
And do we know who one of the Taylor Swift songs is written about? Somebody's talking. It's all next in your 3 must-hear clips of the day.
You got Elizabeth and Radar, commercial-free this hour and live on all your socials. It's The Mix.
All right, we've got an update. They're talking a little bit more about what's going on with the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. Let's get to your 3 must-hear clips of the day. It's The Mix with Elizabeth and Radar. And hello to all the mixers that are watching us on all of our social platforms. You can subscribe and follow along, like us at 99.1 The Mix.
Thank you to Door Peninsula Winery for helping us do that. The
For
cameras.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, so take a listen to this audio clip here. We are headed into month 2 since Nancy Guthrie disappeared in the middle of the night from her home out there in Tucson, Arizona. So Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos shared on the Today Show that he feels investigators are closer to finding a suspect.
I think the investigators are definitely closer. We got a lot of intel, a lot of leads, but now it's time to just go to work.
Okay, that's pretty vague. Oh, yeah, we got leads. We got that. He was on the Today Show. Why isn't Savannah popping up on the Today Show? Wouldn't she tell a better story nationally on the Today Show? I know she's on her socials, but if she goes on the Today Show, wouldn't, like, she works there, wouldn't that be better? Elizabeth, if your mom was missing, I'm sure you would be all over socials, but wouldn't you also jump on the mix because we have an app that plays throughout the country?
Well, and they are talking about it. Here's what I think. I believe she's on FMLA. And if you're on FMLA, you legally can't
She's not being paid,
you
though.
can't work.
She's just getting the word out.
You can't work. I just found it interesting that he's like, now it's time to get to work. Haven't you been working? Why is now time to get to work?
We've got leads. Yeah,
But
you got gloves all over the desert. What's up?
here's what Nanos did say, though. More of that interview, he said that there is still information that authorities have not shared with the public. And that makes sense because he goes on to say, everybody wants to know, but we would be very neglectful, irresponsible as a police law enforcement leader to share that with everybody. And then he says, we have information in this case that we think is going to help us solve it. Now, they don't have any leads yet from the DNA found at the scene, but authorities said that they are still working with some of that DNA to try to see if they can find an individual. But Nancy Guthrie, her sister and her brother-in-law, they went to the memorial that they have outside of Nancy Guthrie. Savannah Guthrie outside outside Nancy Guthrie's home. So look, I'm not coming at Savannah for anything. Like, if this was me, I don't know how I would react. The whole thing is just so bizarre.
Yeah, I'm not coming at her either. I'm just like, why aren't you going on?
She's going on social, but we don't know what perhaps they're saying to her. Like, we don't know if law enforcement is saying maybe you shouldn't, maybe you can't.
There's a lot of people who are following this really tight in the first couple of weeks. And now, as it drags out, like, I'll be honest with you, yesterday, I didn't think about this case once, and it didn't cross my socials once. And it's like, oh, the longer it goes, it kind of gets pushed aside,
life starts to go on, and you start to think about other things.
Well, let's go, Sheriff. Start getting at it. Let's go. Now it's time to go to work.
It's encouraging to hear what they said, that they do have some leads that they're confident are going to close in on someone, because don't we just want to have Nancy home? I mean, the whole story is just so sad and bizarre.
Right. Find a closure for this, too.
Selena Gomez was on the podcast with her boo talking about Taylor Swift and the songs that she's written about her. So on the Friends Keep Secrets podcast, she revealed that there is a song called Family that hasn't been released yet. When's that coming out of the vault, Taylor? That's about Selena.
There's this song that Taylor wrote about us, and it was called Family. And it was over easily a decade ago. Insinuating in the lyrics, without quoting it, is basically saying you have these amazing dreams, you want to be in movies, like in every crowd I still see you.
Oh, what a bestie. Now, we do know that Dorothea off the Evermore album was written about Selena Gomez. We all love to speculate who some of these songs are about. I think we all know that Life of a Showgirl is entirely about Travis Kelce. There's no question about that.
It is. Yes, of course.
Did you ever break a tooth and did you get it fixed? Well, Team USA hockey player and Olympian and American hero getting the final goal against Canada for us to win gold, Jack Hughes.
The OT winner
was on the Today Show. And if you notice, he was just on SNL. Actually, I was watching the hockey game last night. He plays for New Jersey. His tooth is not fixed yet. Is he going to get it fixed?
I feel like this might be your thing. I think you might have to just, are you getting used to having the hole in your mouth?
I can promise you this won't be my thing. But
the rest of the year, though, I'll bet. Hockey players always lose their teeth. There's a couple of guys on my favorite team, the Chicago Blackhawks, that I'm like, is that a mouth guard that's like dark? Oh, no, they don't wear mouth guards. Oh, look at that. You're missing your two front teeth.
It's a rite of passage. And why would they put their teeth in, or their fake teeth, if they could just get knocked out? They probably do it when the season's off. We talked to Dr. Cave from Madison Smile Solutions, been a partner of the radio station after Jack Hughes broke his tooth. And it was so enlightening when he talked about how if you chip or break your tooth, if you can keep that tooth moist, no better word, but wet.
Put it in milk.
Put it in milk, wrap it up in a wet paper towel. They could actually just attach it. So now what I want to know is Jack's part of his tooth just sitting somewhere, because he picked it up off the ice. Have they been keeping it on ice? Have they been keeping it in water?
It doesn't last that long, does it? You have to do it within, Dr. Cave said, like within 24 hours or 48 hours or something like that.
But if it's just sitting there soaking, isn't it still, could it still
I don't know, but
attached?
I know the doctor did say that it's easier to insert a moist tooth than the dry tooth. So you want to make sure you keep it moist.
Oh my gosh.
At least until you can get it replaced.
He looks hysterical. Like, I mean, you can't take him seriously with the broken tooth. And that's your 3 must-hear clips of the day on The Mix. And coming up, we've got your chance to win $1,000. It's the Mix, a Mega Minute. So be listening to be caller number 9 here next for a chance to win that money. This is your chance to win $1,000 in the Mix
Mega Minute.
We need call number 9 to play at 414-432-1099. $1,000 could be yours thanks to Habish, and Rotier. It's 60 seconds, 10 trivia questions. Get them all right. Get that cash in your hand. All right, call number 9, 414-432-1099. Tony in Tosa.
Tosa Tony.
This is your chance to win $1,000 thanks to Habish, and Rotier in the Mix Mega Minute. Tony.
Let's go, Tony.
I'm so excited.
Oh, we're so
Good,
excited
good,
to have
good.
you get through. Okay, it is 60 seconds. It's going to go by fast. 10 trivia questions. Get each one right. You'll win the money. Now, you could say pass at any time if you don't know the answer, and we could circle back to it. Now, were you listening to Brett Andrews for the cheat sheet in the afternoon at 4:05? The first question and answer?
I did.
All right. Good job.
All right. Okay, so the time is going to start as soon as we read the first question. Tony, here we go. What type of fish is Nemo?
Clownfish.
Correct. What comedic family created the Scary Movie franchise?
The Wayans.
Correct. What marshmallow candy is shaped like tiny chicks and bunnies?
Peep.
Correct. True or false? 13 is Taylor Swift's lucky number.
True.
Correct. What galaxy does Earth belong to?
Milky Way.
Correct. How many days until the FIFA World Cup?
45.
Incorrect. What does WWE stand for?
Worldwide Entertainment.
Incorrect. Which historic museum in Paris was robbed last October?
The Louvre.
Correct. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
Diamond.
Correct. What word means a group of crows?
Murder.
Correct. How many days until the FIFA World Cup?
50.
Incorrect. What does WWE stand for?
Worldwide Wrestling Federation.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Tony! You're so close, Tony! Tony!
Oh, I thought
Tony!
you were rolling, T.
Tony, you got 8 correct.
Oh.
Here's the thing. How many days until the FIFA World Cup? It was all over the news yesterday because yesterday they were saying 100 days. And I thought maybe someone would get it right because it's 99 days and it's 99.1 the mix. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
And
99, Tony.
And Tony, you're going to kick yourself. What does WWE stand for? It's World Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah, I just couldn't get it out.
Yeah. You were
Tony.
there, Tony. You were so close. I'm looking at the clock going, dude is going to hit this.
Oh my
He is going to
gosh.
get it.
Oh,
Tony, okay, are you someone that wins a lot of trivia games? Because you knew so many of these that I thought were going to be tough.
no, it was just my lucky day.
Oh,
No,
Tony.
man.
Great job.
So close,
My heart was
Tony.
beating so fast for you. I'm like, it's
I
going
know,
to
I was like,
happen.
here we
Somebody's
go.
going to win. All right. Tony, thank you so much for playing. Here's the deal. If you get through tomorrow and you're caller number 9, you still have a chance to win that $1,000 in the Mix Mega Minute. And make sure everybody you're listening this afternoon, 4:05 with Brett Andrews. It's the cheat sheet. We give you the first question and answer in tomorrow's Mix Mega Minute. Tony,
You got the closest so
we
far.
were all rooting for you. You got the
Oh.
closest. No one's gotten 8, I don't
Man.
think.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, nice try. Thanks so much for listening to the Mix. Maybe you'll get through tomorrow.
I'll try again tomorrow. Thank you very much.
What a great
Man.
attitude, Tony. Were you feeling that one?
I did.
Were you all feeling that? You're like, this guy's going to get it.
I'm looking for the celebration music I had ready to go.